Have you ever seen where money is made before in your entire life and selling something in exchange for money is never involved? Just give me a minute and I will answer this question with you. It is important to start from here because there are so many people today investing monies, especially in what I call the quick money making schemes, where they are promised over 200 to 500 percent profits on their investments, and it's usually between 24 hours to 30 days. A lot of people have fallen victim of the scams because they fail to ask this very pertinent question: what are they selling? Then probably to find out more, who are they selling to? At least this could give you an insight about how fast the turnover of the business you're investing in could be. Also, how much can be made from such business turnover? Well, that's by the way. Today, we shall be talking about the most important skill that you need in life to find success in all ramifications. This includes businesses, in relationships, career, or most importantly, if you're in a leadership position at any field of your life. I'll be right back. Let me first and foremost thank you for starting on this book review journey with me. We got started with the first chapter where we talked about why you should read this book. Then moved on to the second chapter where we also talked about what you should be expecting from the entirety of this book, especially when you have to look at where you are today, either as a career person, a business owner, or a guy who is broke, probably a lady who is also broke. But of course, with an interest to succeed financially by starting a business without money. Having talked about those important links into the purpose of writing this book, today I shall be reviewing the third chapter of my book, which forms the basic skills that you need to be successful as you take on this journey of starting a business without money. We shall delve in as fast as we can and be able to open our platforms for your questions, comments, and contributions. So just give me a second. All right, welcome back. The third chapter review for this book, How to Start a Business Without Money, is titled Sell or Be Sold. Sell or be sold is the basic factor to consider when starting a business without money. There are some very important reasons why you will never make money, even if you have what it takes to do so. So in this review, I would like to inform you that your success is in your hands, and I will show you why I said so. One of my coaches made the statement and went on to write a book on it. He said, if you are not selling, you are being sold. It is a clear fact and an undeniable one for that matter. The truth is that every day we are faced with two actions in life. You're either selling to someone or you're buying from someone. It doesn't necessarily have to do with the exchange of monies. Neither does it necessarily have to do with buying or selling of tangible assets. There is no doubt that you already know that there are products in the market for anyone to buy or sell. And these products range from both tangible to intangible goods. For example, looking at tangible goods, we could mention things like foods, electronics, tools, pieces of machinery, clothes, houses, lands, and so on and so forth. I hope you can see that these are physical things we want or need, and we can pay for them. The intangible things we buy are basically services. For example, the doctor's time, the lawyer's time, the mechanic's time, hairdresser's time, tailor's time. But remember, they have their skills they're selling. These are all services. But listen to this. While all of these things I've mentioned are easy to understand and are seen as worth releasing your monies for, there are some hidden things that have made the exchange of monies become successful. A doctor wouldn't treat you if you didn't like the doctor. Your spouse wouldn't live in a house with you if he or she didn't like you. Your kids wouldn't scream daddy or mommy didn't love you. These are instinctual products we sell on a day-to-day basis without knowing. It means for you to have someone agree and love you, you have sold to the person or bought from the person. Let me give you a clearer example. My wife today wouldn't marry me if she didn't at first sight appreciate my attitude towards her. So if you asked me or her today, she would say that the first day we met, something clicked. But it is what I will say. The first day I met her, my attitude to her was my currency. To get her love over, I sold my attitude, my smiles, my gestures, my teases, and lots. She bought them, and guess what? I decided to sell those things I mentioned to her because she already sold to me and I bought it first. What did she sell? Her elegant looks, her beaming smiles. As she walked into my office, her voice, her respect towards me, her motherly displays. I got caught by all of that, and without a blink, I sold back to her. Listen to me. Whether as a parent, as a child, a student, teacher, nurse, consultant, every day comes with you selling or buying something. So to put it straight, for those who are usually scared when we say you only have to make money by selling something, you don't have to be scared because you're already selling something. What are you selling, you may ask? For me to say these words to you, it means you sold your attention to me. Let me confess, the day I heard those words, and as soon as I realized that fact, my entire mentality changed. To succeed, you must always sell. It must not be direct tangible products. You can also sell intangible products. So this book points out some basic intangibles you can develop, create, and even sell to anyone. And of course, get paid for it. And the major intangible product that you have today without money are your skills. I mean your sales skills, which can be developed by reading, learning, and practicing. And that skill is so important that business owners, companies, high net worth individuals, politicians, professionals, career people, the mechanics we mentioned, producers, manufacturers are all willing to buy your skills. So find the skills, develop it, and sell it to them. What are these skills? I will reveal that more in this book. So when I come back, we shall be looking at other areas. Thank you. Alright, welcome back. The truth is that while it is important to say that you are either selling or you're buying every day, to be successful, I keep saying this, you must be selling always. But there is a problem, and it is affecting a whole lot of people from making money. These are the problems. Number one, most people hate the idea of selling or marketing. People want to survive, but they don't want to sell. And if you're not selling, then you're not fit to survive. In fact, it is a world of selling. Another problem is that some people think selling is a scary thing. Some people don't want the pain. They can't spend the time, but they want the monies. Some people are not even self-motivated. Some have difficulty with negotiating skills. Some have a problem with how to present their solutions the right way to the people who need it so bad. This is where this book comes in handy for you. But should selling be a problem? My answer is simply no. You need a certain mindset to begin to accept the power of selling and its impact as it borders on your survival. That's it. Some of the things you should know to douse your fears about selling are as follows. I'll take it one after the other. Number one, selling is about solving problems. It is simply finding problems and taking the solutions to those who have the problems. For example, a tailor wants more customers and you have the skills to put the tailor's work on your Facebook page, Twitter page, or Instagram and drive more customers to him through your marketing skills. Then when paid, you have your commission. A doctor also needs more patients. You can use your skills to help him put those hospitals or his hospitals on a platform that attracts his target audience. And of course, you get paid. Number two, every day that we wake up on that bed, we actually wake up to the task of selling. So if you are starting a day, you need to start thinking from that bed, who has a problem? What is the problem? How do I get a solution to solve the problem? How much should I even charge for offering my skills and my precious time to solve the problem? Then you are making some tremendous progress with Getting Rich once you start doing that. Number three, you must always know that those who sell are the ones with ready-made solutions. By asking the above questions will provide you with enough information to hit the ground running. But then there is another important point you must know, and which is the fourth point here. And the fourth point is those who sell the most have certain unique skills such as leadership skill, management skill, branding, finance, marketing, sales, and delivery skills. These are actually the 7 major skills that form the building block for which any product that's going to be successful will sell, and of course can attract you to your partners. And I call them the unique skills. Your unique skills, as will be shown under the guides of these 7 dynamics, will eventually become your first product that will attract your first client to you. It will make them open their wallets and hand in their debit card insights to you. Now listen to this piece. Those who refuse to sell or accept the uniqueness of selling skills will live in poverty. They will become irrelevant in the scheme of things. They will be unhappy because they will never be able to take care of their responsibilities. The fact remains that as an adult, whether you like it or not, you can never run away from your responsibilities. And when you don't take care of your responsibilities, they become burdens to you. This is why so many people are dying prematurely today, because they can't take care of some basic necessities. They end up becoming societal nuisance. They will rain curses on everyone, including their parents, their relations, and even the government, except themselves. I am sure you don't want to be like that. So this book helps to share some important solutions with you to avoid all this mishaps. When I come back after this break, we shall be looking at the solutions this book will provide for you on this journey from chapter 3. Alright, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that pet talk. Let's get right into the cocoa. These are the solutions this book will provide. 1. A clear understanding of what selling, as used in this context, is all about. In fact, rather than make you see it as a scary thing, it brings lots of fun to it. Number 2. It will help you to understand and identify the relevant factors that makes people sell the most. Number 3. It provides some self-discovery exercises that will help you to identify what exactly is preventing you from selling and making successes in life. Number 4. A clear knowledge will prove beyond reasonable doubts to you that poverty is something we create, just like we create wealth or success. And number 5, it sheds light on how you can think and grow rich today by simply exploring and creating some great ideas that will work for you using the Think and Grow Rich concept. Number 6, and of course the last, while reading this book and practicalizing what I teach, there are possible challenges you may face. In this book, I teach you about how to deal with those problems. If you think this will work for you, then do not wait for too long. Just go ahead and grab a copy of this by clicking on the link below to place your order now. And please help me to share this video, because I want more people to know I have a solution for the problems they have been having for a very long time. So in the next review, we shall be looking at how to set goals that will spur you to take actions. To keep in touch with me, just like, follow, and turn on the notification button for more of this content to come your way. I would also love to hear from you about your current business and what you are having as your major challenges, so I can be able to help out. So stay alive, because to stay alive, then you must learn how to sell more, either online or offline. My name remains Tim Abel, and I'll see you soon again. Thanks for watching, and bye for now. Great, nothing else. Peace.